Hello, it is the 5th of November. Bloody hay fever's affecting the way I talk. 2024. And I've just finished my last delivery. It was to a police building out in the country where there was about 20 packets of walls that they set up inside a building, so the armed defenders can go through there with their guns and pretend to be raiding a building or something like that. You know, practice rooms. These are temporary walls that they can just slap up and change the design of the course that the guys with the guns have to go through. That was my last one. It's been a pretty good day. Nice day, beautiful day. You know, it's just been fine all week. Sunny day all week. Another one tomorrow. Come the weekend, rain. And I'd be really upset about that if I was going fishing, but I'm not. Going to Auckland with Tam, and we're going to enjoy the weekend away. She's picking up, she's paying for my car's repairs right now. About $1,400 worth of repairs. But the cost of living. It's a good thing I hadn't saved up. We had to use the money from our holiday to Thailand to pay for it. So we didn't have to find the money. We already had to put aside, but now we've got to replace it. So, but that should take about 5 weeks to replace that money. Just Zoe rang me this morning just to chat about things that's going on with her. No, I'm not going to go into details about that because it's none of your business. But she's okay, and she knows she can come to me and talk to me about anything because she knows I'm not going to tell her what to do. She wants my advice, she wants my counsel, she reaches out to me. But the decisions in her life are hers to make. Good and bad. So I'm there to guide her into making good choices. And to let her know that whatever choices she is making are bad ones. That's why she can come to me. She knows she can come to me. Trust me. I'm going to judge her. I'm going to punish her for making wrong choices. I mean, who hasn't? Who isn't guilty of that? Nope. I was going to pass this truck and trailer. Ended up here. I forgot I'm towing a trailer as well. I had my whole trailer filled up with one delivery. That was at AFCO. But that's good, because once it was empty, I could leave it in Kawakawa, carry on with my deliveries to Kaikoui and Okaiha, which is what I did today. I hate towing the trailer around, because you have to unhook it, hook it back up, unhook it, do a delivery, and then when you've done those, you've got to hook it up, go to the next place, unhook it again, and it's just pain. So it was good I was able to get rid of my trailer in Kawakawa, my first delivery. That was Dunamis. I think that was the guy I helped in New World, in Kaikoui. He backed into this lady's trailer in this alleyway. Well, it was really a road. She shouldn't have been parked there because it's a roadway. And trucks frequent that roadway. And he clipped the steel housing, steel frame around her indicator lights and brake lights. And bent it. And this lady was going off with him and her friend as well. And I did a delivery at Pizza Hut with the Four Boys. And I stopped and had a look at the damage as I was going past it. And I went, oh, I can fix that. So I put the tips of the fork on the bent piece of steel, I just slightly went forward and bent it straight, and they were still going off at this guy, and I said to him, no, it's all right, it's all good, I fixed it. And they stopped talking, and they looked at it, and it was like it was never even been damaged. I'd straightened it out, looked okay. And the Dunamis driver says, "Oh, thanks for that, dude." And off I went, and that was the end of that. He was going to pay for a repair, probably go through the insurance, and I fixed it in 5 seconds with the forklift, just bent it straight. Yeah, so that guy was grateful I came along, that Dunamis driver. I just, on a separate subject about, the US and all of that. Sorry, Tan, I'm going to talk about it a little bit. Because there's a little wrinkle that Joe Biden didn't think about. See, he pardoned his son's wrongdoing for the last 11 years. It was a blanket pardon. Because he could do that. Even if he isn't charged with something. He pardoned the last 11 years of his son's conduct. Now, there's a law in the States where you can plead the fifth. The fifth is something that, in law, you do not have to testify in a court because you're at risk of being prosecuted. You can incriminate yourself. So you plead the fifth, so you don't incriminate yourself. And that's part of the American law. But with this blanket pardon of the last 11 years, Hunter Biden can no longer plead the fifth. If he is asked a question by Congress about what was going on with his business dealings and that, he has to answer the questions. He cannot plead the fifth anymore. Because even if he did incriminate himself, he can't be prosecuted because he's been pardoned by his dad. So he cannot plead the fifth anymore. So he has to answer the questions. Now, Congress and the lawmakers cannot go after Hunter Biden for anything he's done in the past 11 years, but he has to answer questions, and that will lead to prosecutions of all the people around him who were part of those deals, part of his nefarious dealings with China and Ukraine. So he has to answer those questions. He can't just say, "Oh, I'll plead the fifth." No, not anymore. Not with that pardon in place. And if he doesn't answer those questions by Congress, they can throw him in jail for contempt of Congress. So he can go to jail anyway because he's not answering the questions. Oh, happy days are here again. Thank you, Joe Biden, for pardoning your son for the last 11 years. That's awesome. Okay, what else is happening? No, nothing much. I'm going to ring Zoe again later and see how things are going with her. And I picked up a white box. That's what I'm reaching over to adjust. Because if I don't wedge it in there, it squeaks because it's polystyrene. And this video will be full of squeaks. When the polystyrene is moving, rubbing up against something, you know the sound. The polystyrene when it rubs. So I've just been reaching over to wedge in it. Now that polystyrene box is for the food that Tan and I are going to buy at the Thai festival, food festival in Auckland, because there's going to be a lot of Thai desserts there that Tan's going to want to snap up and bring back to Whangarei. So that's what that box is for. We'll half fill it with ice so it'll keep it nice and cool for a couple of days. The desserts won't go bad. So that's all good. Looking forward to the weekend. Only one more day to go at work. But I will go in early Saturday morning to load the truck for Sammy on Monday. Because he's doing my job on Monday. I'm taking Monday off. But he's not going to have to go in on Monday morning and load the truck up. I'll do that for him on Saturday. Have everything done for him. And he appreciates that. I hope. Okay, what else is happening? The hay fever's still going. I'm glad when all of these privet trees die. Because if there's any in Thailand, I'm going to go about killing them all. But Tan didn't get hay fever in Thailand, so hopefully I don't either. Because, yeah, it's not a pleasant thing to go through each and every summer. Roll on winter. Bring on winter. I love the heat. I love the heat of summer. Hotter the better. Doesn't affect me. I love it. So I think I'm going to really fit in Thailand, really feel comfortable, because Tan tells me it's really hot over there. Great. I'll be walking around with a jacket on, people are looking at me like I'm nuts. But I'll be comfortable. Can't wait to go fishing in those rivers over there and see what I can pull out. I'll make videos of it while I'm over there. But I'm going to get those, one of those earbuds, those translator earbuds. I'm going to buy me one of those. Well, I'm going to buy about 10 of them, so I can give them to Tan's family, so when I say something, they can understand what I'm saying. So everybody I'm conversing with over there can understand. They can hear my English, and it'll be translated into Thai for them, and the other way around. It's amazing, the technology, really. I mean, you know Star Trek. Back in the day, remember Captain Kirk, when he flipped over that thing? First bloody cell phone, even before cell phones were a thought in somebody's head. There's a thing. Captain Kirk, back in the early 70s, had a cell phone that he called the ship, you know, beam me up, Scotty, you know. What else do they have? Microwaves. And they put that little card in the wall, Star Trek, and a heated meal comes out, a couple of seconds later, like a microwave. Lots of things Star Trek has invented that are reality now. Even a transporter. Granted, they haven't been able to transport people from one place to another, but they did it with a, what do they do it with? An electron or something. They made an electron disappear from one place and reappear in another place. They transported it. It's the early stages of the transporter technology taking place right now. They did it with a form of energy, but they did it. And what's this next thing? Oh yeah, that Star Trek Next Generation. Those badges that they wear, and they tap it to communicate with the ship. But those communicators are also translators. So no matter what alien race they're talking with, that thing translates it in real time, and they can understand an alien when it's talking to them. And when they talk, that it's translated into their language. And everyone's thinking, oh, how did you learn my language? Well, they didn't. It's a translator. But now we've got those earbuds. It's a reality. It translates language into your language so you can understand what people around you are saying. Getting me at least 10 of those before we go to Thailand. So they don't have to learn English. I don't have to learn Thai. It's awesome. What else? What else? Well, nothing comes to mind. Nope. Looking forward to loading up my truck and going home and relaxing. Because it's been another long day. Because of Kai Hau. And the cops, the last delivery, about an hour and a half before they got there. I was ready to deliver it, but the gate was shut. So I went and had a long lunch in Kai Hau. And an hour and a half later, they showed up and we unloaded them. Couldn't be helped. They were out of town. And I wasn't taking it all 2 big pallets of boxes all the way back to Whangarei. No way. Oh well, I think I'm going to end it there. See if I get this spot. Yeah. I will. Catch you on the next one.